The moon! When I get the moon in a reading, the meaning of it is like, go do your work. Go stay some days, weeks, or one day, make a ceremony, go deep. You gotta go deep. Don't even try to do anything else.
So if you try to focus on the outer world and like do your to-do list and clean the house and do chores and achieve this and achieve that.
Of this.
So this card needs some sage for me. The realm of the unconscious where we like hold beliefs and like patterning and traumas. So this card has not been easy for me to work with because it only came up when I was like, when life was making me like, okay, now you have to do shadow work. This card came up for me when I was in cycles of shadow work.
Yes. Okay. So the moon is the shadow work, the going in the unknown, the going in the deep waters of our darkness, and gather whatever we need to know within that we haven't. It's some job that we have to do in the dark waters of ourselves. So the moon, every time that you have to go within, the moon comes out, or the high priestess, because it's like go within, going in the darkness. Yes.
Isn't it funny? Like I have a negative view of the moon.
The moon.
But I don't have that negative view at all of the high priestess. I can have so much fun working with the high priestess, and I never figured out how to have fun working with the moon.
The moon is the karmic lock. Is what allows us or not to transcend this human form. So she is witness of all our secrets, and she is the one that judges if we are allowed to transcend or not.
It's like she's all-knowing, right?
Yes. So that's how I see the moon.
What is the difference between the inner work of the high priestess and the inner work you're being called to do when the moon comes up? One of these two has to be more about like you specifically, and one has to be more like the whole goddess herself.
Yes. So the high priestess is personal. It's me embodying the high priestess, and the moon, the vast moon, all-knowing consciousness, everything that is.
Okay, so the moon is then the more universal one.
Yes.
It's even more expansive than the high priestess.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because they're so similar, they're a bit confusing. When the high priestess comes up for you in a reading, what do you do? And then immediately after that, please recap for me what you do when the moon comes up for you in a reading. How do you respond to them differently?
I feel like both of them are just calling me to that process. It can be more like expansive, infinite view with the moon. And the high priestess is more like, I am with this vessel embodying the darkness.
Wow, that's fascinating.